Welcome to Firefall Live. I'm Phobos, and I'm joined today by FadedPez and ThaCheez. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yeah,
Happy
Merry
Hanukkah,
Christmas.
Kwanzaa. You look awesome in your reindeer antlers.
You guys get cool
Welcome,
hats.
guys.
You look,
I do have a
you
nice.
look amazing.
Nice
I'm
glitter
wearing
hat.
antlers, Frank.
You.
They're not even cool antlers. They're not even majestic. They're floppy. They're like a reindeer bunny rabbit.
I'm gonna smack you with this ball.
Oh my God. I like the fact they're floppy because when you wiggle your head, they oh, it's awesome. Anyways, welcome guys to the final show of the year for Firefall Live. It is our 5th episode. It is on the end of the world day. So far we've been good. I haven't felt any earthquakes, haven't seen any meteors,
Nope.
and I haven't heard about the destruction of the planet. So we are doing so far so good.
Doing good.
I was able to wake up this morning, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm
Amazing.
really kind of upset because this whole month I haven't paid any of my bills because I was like, why would I
Why
need to?
would
The
you?
world's
Yeah.
ending. And then I woke up and was
maxed out all
like,
my credit cards.
oh, AT&T is pissed. It's not good.
Oh boy.
Sure, you did have your phone.
I
problem.
did have my phone problems.
So today we've got some great show for you. We're going to go over some news, some things that are happening in the community, as we always do. We wanted this show to actually be a recap of everything that's happened to Red 5 and Firefall over the last year, because it's actually been quite an impressive year.
Yeah,
A lot has happened. We also brought on Raijin from the community, so Raijin will be joining us later in the show. Welcome, Raijin. We'll talk to him because he came out to bring Red 5 a special little gift, and we want to thank him by being on the show. But before we get into anything like that, I wanted to say that some of you might notice we have a little friend on the table today.
Little friend.
Oh,
That's not Chuck.
It's our little buddy.
It's not Chuck. It's
That's not
actually
Chuck.
a well-to-do thing this year.
A well-to-do.
Wow.
He's well hung too.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Wow.
So
Good night.
we have Brontodon plushies. You can see the Brontodon plushies. We've got some awesome Brontodon plushies. We're going to give 3 of these away at the end of the show.
As long as you're not punk.
As long as you're not Punk. Punk is not allowed to win a Brontodon plushie, but everybody else is open to win a Brontodon plushie. So
Sorry, Punk.
stick around. At the end of the show, we'll be giving 3 of these away. And then next year, expect some of these to potentially be available for more of you. So keep an eye out for that. But later in the show.
Punk is pissed.
Punk is pissed. She's
very
going to
upset.
kill us all. It's fine. We have Raijin here to protect us.
Yeah.
Good luck.
This is actually Raijin's idea, not to let Punk do it. So.
Exactly. He's like, do not give one to Punk.
Yeah.
Whatever you do.
Whatever you do,
She will.
can't have one.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Anyways. One thing I wanted to mention is that yesterday we started a sale for our Founders Packs.
Huge
So-
sale.
Big.
Sale.
Sale.
Boom.
I wanted you to sing that song. It was like, sale.
What
Oh,
song?
never mind. Anyways, 25% off Founders Packs, including upgrades, so you guys can definitely do that. The Founders Stretch goals are happening as well, so hopefully this will bring in a lot more people buying those before the end of the year to stretch out those Founders goals, which will then get us all a Tiki Thumper. Which,
yeah.
let's hope that Tiki Thumper becomes available. If it does become available, though, just FYI, if it happens over the holidays, it's not going to be in game immediately. We're still modeling and animating that thing, but it's coming along pretty cool. Michael Altuna is working on it, so one of our modelers.
Altuna.
It's really, really cool. So let's watch those goals,
Yeah.
and hopefully that'll continue.
It's exciting.
That's
right.
For those of you who don't know where the Founders Packs are, beta.firefallthegame.com/founders. You can pick up a Founders Pack. Again, $75 for $120 worth of red beans,
That's
plus
freaking
an
good.
LGV, plus 15% XP bonus, plus a Tiki Mask, plus all the other crazy
Tons
stuff you get.
more.
It's
So
pretty
much.
awesome.
Yeah.
Anyways, we are also up for a vote. Most anticipated, 2013
Yeah.
most anticipated on 10-ton hammer. We won last year. To 2012 most anticipated.
Yes, we did.
We're up for it again this year, and I am saying this live on camera.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Seatbelts. Seatbelts.
Mark Kern, we are releasing Firefall in 2013.
Oh no!
Oh, stop.
This is what's going to bring about the end of the
If
world.
I have to do it myself, we are releasing Firefall in 2013.
You're going to go in, break the glass, and
I
push the red
can't
button.
take this emotional roller coaster anymore. We
Yeah.
need to release. So,
2013's the year.
and by release, I mean open beta. But that's as far as I'm concerned. Once we have everybody able to play, I'm happy. So 2013 is the year. Let's get those votes out to make sure that we're the most anticipated over that, Elder Scrolls Online. No, I'm just kidding. That game actually looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But let's make sure to win against Elder Scrolls Online. Check out 10tonhammer.com for the poll and be sure to vote for us. You can vote hourly, so keep voting.
Every hour. Every day.
Yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? We launched Athena.
Day before.
Athena is a Q&A system that we have offered for support. So peer-to-peer can help each other out by asking questions and answering questions on athena.stage5.com. It's actually a pretty cool tool.
Yeah, community members are already jumping on.
They're already jumping on it. There's a lot of
possible.
competing for who's going to make the best answers and the best questions. And so
you gotta watch out for Master of M.
Master of M, WFX,
answer the hell out of your
Alendar. A bunch of guys are over there trying to help out as much as possible. We should see that start to stabilize and see some really great stuff there. It's a great place to ask some questions. So be sure to check that out. We've mentioned it hundreds of times so far. Hundreds? We've had 5 episodes and we've mentioned it hundreds of times.
Thousands of times.
That's all we've said in the previous episodes.
Millions of times. The VEX tournament is happening January 5th.
Yeah, we did mention that.
This will be the last time we ever mention it.
It is going to be the last time we're going to mention it because
no, it's not because we're going to talk about it again.
Well, but no, I mean before it happens.
Before it happens,
Because by the time we get back, but January 11th will be our next show. So this happens on January 5th. Be sure to check that out though, vexgaming.com. Sign up for that tournament. There's already some great teams in there. So we should see some awesome competition, especially with how crazy Tier 2 is right now. Anything could happen. So.
Yeah.
I think they're going to test on OCT as well.
Yeah, they're going to. Hellraiser said he wants to try and do it on Sabotage if challenge mode works on Sabotage, which it should.
That'll be interesting because we haven't played Sabotage in a while. I'm seeing some really crazy strats on Sabotage, especially with Dreadnoughts and Thunderdome and Absorption Bomb and things like that. There's some pretty awesome stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's coming. We also had 2 new channels pop up, 2 new YouTube channels.
They're cool.
One is the Sin Hub. So youtube.com/thesinnhub. That is a place where they're uploading some videos. One of the videos they uploaded is like a best shots video, like a top 5 kills in TDM.
Yeah, it's like a highlight reel of PvP. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. That's really cool. That's the kind of stuff I'm waiting to see.
I know. I've always wanted to do that. I don't have time to go through every single match played. But there's some pretty cool shots on there. Definitely, check those guys out and be sure to support them.
And Davies, 91.
And then the other one is Davies, 91?
91, yeah.
91.
He's got a lot of beginner walkthroughs and it's really good. Like if you're just starting Firefall, check out Davies 91. And then once you get a little bit more progressive into Firefall, then check out the Sin Hub.
Well, actually, his channel's been around for a while. He's been posting ever since we dropped
it. Yeah, he streams as well.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
Then we also have another channel popped up. Or no, new channel, but the guys from Limelight have finished their tutorial videos for the battle frames.
Right, so they take
all 5 battle frames now have a tutorial, and those are done.
And they go into Tier 2 for each of those battle frames too.
Yeah, so check those out from Limelight Esports. Those guys are doing pretty well. That's pretty much it for the news. That's what's happening, but we wanted to go through 2012.
A year in review.
A year.
Let's do the Wayback Machine. Ready? Okay, anyways.
That was awful.
That was really bad.
We practiced that too.
We did practice that.
Why would you tell them we practice? That's how we spend our days. All right, guys, we need to have a meeting.
1, 2, 3.
We need to practice the Waveback Machine.
Yeah. We do have meetings about this kind of stuff.
God.
Yes, we do have meetings about this stuff.
Anyways, I just spilled.
We're being open and honest with the community.
So I'm going to go all the way back to January, and I'll cover January and February because those were interesting times. And so Tony, you've only been with us now for 3 months.
August, September, October, November, 5 months.
Oh
now.
wow, God!
Dang, son, I'm almost half a year.
That was wrong.
Just ignore me.
So back in January, for those of you that might remember us, we went back and we were hanging out in Redwood Forest.
Oh, man.
Beta was only in a Redwood Forest type area. It's a small little town with a little surrounding area, and you could only play PvP on 3 maps.
And you moved at walking speed.
You moved to walking speed. Our speed was way slower, but we'll get into when that jumped up. We had a leveling system. We had updates coming like every 6 weeks or so. And we only had 2 testing periods, Wednesdays and Saturdays, for 4 hours each.
What do you mean, like That's the only time people could play?
Yeah, so we could log in evening time on Wednesday and mid-morning afternoon on
sounds
Saturday.
terrible.
And
that's
Europeans
it.
said that we hated them.
Yeah,
Which
well, and
we
that's why
don't.
we added Saturday.
Oh, wow, that's rough.
We love
so
you guys.
for a week, you could log in for 8 hours, basically. Now people spend 8 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Those were some dark ages.
Yeah, those were dark
Some
times.
dark times.
Oh,
Yep.
man. So that was actually happening. That's pretty crazy because, you know, it's not too long ago. We're talking 12 months ago.
Yeah.
We were at a position where we only had PvP. We didn't have any open world, no quests, no missions, no dynamic,
None of that.
nothing dynamic. All we had was a small little area where you could queue for PvP.
Oh, my God.
We may not even have had creatures. I forget if we had mosquitoes then or not.
Yeah, I don't remember if we started with them or if we added them later.
Wow.
In February, we started doing a weekly patch schedule towards the end of February where we started releasing more content. This was great because it allowed us to get through some of our bugs. The beginning patches were really awesome because they had just huge lists of things, and then it started getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yep.
And that's when we realized like weekly patches don't really make a lot of sense because we're only doing small tweaks.
Yep.
But open world was still just Redwood Forest in February. At that time, the Assault was the only battle frame with 5 abilities.
That's right. And Overcharge was one of them, which you can't even play with right now.
Yes. Yeah. Medic, we had the Medic at the time, Recon, Engineer, and Dreadnought. Only had 2 or 3 abilities,
Yep.
depending on which one it was. And we were internally testing.
Yep,
the
we
other
let you
5
guys know, hey,
abilities.
we're testing more.
It was the very first time we were internally testing any kind of matchmaking system. Like there was no matchmaking early on.
Yep.
They basically just said, oh, people are available, put them in. There was no like, this person's better than this person, so therefore we need to get them. Of course, back then everybody was a god, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. Much to Josh Harris, JD Harris's amusement, people would try to escape Redwood Forest because they're surrounded by melding. So they would try to, they thought the open world was just hidden behind the melding. We can get to it. If only we had enough medics chained together.
So they would have like
we could-
6 medics.
We could chain through the melding and heal through the damage.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, that's good. This isn't, we're not there just yet, but so they chained through the melding and tried to get to Copacabana because they thought they could exist in the real world.
Yeah.
Not realizing that the melding will just kill you
Yep.
sooner or later. But this right here is the fact that Ket, a very famous player now, didn't even know how to use squads. Fortunately,
that is
Punk was
messed up.
available in order to teach him how to use squads. Nice
Poor
job, Ket. Hopefully you've learned how to invite people to your squad, and now
Thus-
you know
Thus
what you're
proving
doing.
Punk is better than Ket.
Oh,
Dang. You heard it here live
oh my God.
on
That
Firefall
was
Live.
wrong. But that then brings us to March.
March. March was fun. March, we learned that Copacabana was not a lie. We implemented Copacabana for the first time. Players could log in. It was surrounded by a green fog, and if you tried to go too far, it would teleport you back.
Yeah.
But then you had like a bunch. They were like volumes, right? So that people figured out with the teleport beacon they can get past it, and they would just run around.
Or
and
they
take
find like where they met together and then they would slip through the middle. Because it was time based. So like if you were in it for 10 seconds, it would teleport you back. So if you ran through it faster than 10 seconds, you could get out. And so people got out and started taking screenshots of like terrain that's not done. Which this is amazing because if you look at the terrain and everything, like it was all real world terrain. We didn't have models and stuff to build rocks and everything.
no,
So it looks totally different.
Yeah, it does. And then everyone was calling it Coco Banana.
Cocoa Banana.
That was their pet name for Copacabana.
That was, yeah,
That was great.
That sounds delicious.
Cocoa
A
Banana.
remember
cocoa
that-
banana smoothie? Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Let's go to Costco for lunch.
No thanks.
You guys remember that engineer bug with Force Field 2? Where
No.
you couldn't pass through it, so engineers were teching up their force fields to
Oh,
Force
yeah.
Field 2, and then they would block the entrances to A and OCTs, basically negating the game entirely.
Awesome bugs.
Jesus. Jerk engineers. Then we had our scoreboard. You remember what our scoreboard looked like?
Oh man, old UI is old.
Oh, that looks boring.
It's ridiculous. I mean, we have
There's some names on there though. Hungity Bobo,
Fadis,
Fadis,
Hacky, Finkel, who's watching us now, Little 687,
Rob
Sheets,
Stark from Game of Thrones.
Go Tissues.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't call them Got Issues. I call them Go Tissues.
Go Tissues.
Yeah.
That works.
Um,
That was our first scoreboard though. We didn't have really a scoreboard.
Oh, it was
after
awful.
that.
That's nuts.
I'm sure if Landslide's watching, he's cringing and like melting.
Yeah, all the UI guys were.
Like, ah! Then we also had, we actually started introducing the Copa quests. We introduced resource scanning and thumping.
Look at how
The
bright
nights-
night was.
look at
oh
the
my
nights.
gosh.
Nighttime
That's
was
what nights
not
look
dark.
like.
Nighttime?
Nighttime was basically daytime with blue tinge.
Man.
Yeah, it was.
Now you
have
can't
to-
see anything.
Yeah, now it's black.
It's like a game
Well-
to try and run through the game with your flashlight off.
And everyone complained that nights were not dark enough.
Yeah, so we darkened up nights.
So yeah, that we later on we darkened up nights. Shortly after we had the scan hammer, shortly after that was introduced, people were doing the survey negative in PvP.
Yeah,
So
our first melee weapon kill in PvP.
So we
Survey negative on your head.
So yeah, we have people in OCT kill anywhere, just like killing each other with scan hammers or executing with scan hammers,
Which led to an awesome bug.
which did lead to an awesome bug where if you were out of ammo, and you catch recons doing this all the time, they'd empty their clip and hit the scan hammer, and all their ammo's back.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's why we had to ban scan hammer from PvP for a while.
So we did have, much to the survey negative people's dismay, we had to take the scan hammer out. And and then once we had the scanning and thumping, we introduced our first form of open world grief.
Yeah.
And as you can
Thumper
see here,
kills.
Yes. That's such a great screenshot.
we have Punk landing a thumper on Murden.
Oh.
And coincidentally, Punk is also the person that was landing thumpers on James during Firefall Fest.
Yeah. So our first grief is basically calling down a thumper on people's heads.
So,
It's got a problem.
Way to go, guys. Way to use that thumper proper.
that was exactly. I remember people asking ThaCheez about it, and he's like, "Of course, I'm gonna let them kill people."
Oh yeah. No.
That's great.
Now
It's
we
like-
have thumper chicken because of that.
It's like a Firefall Wizard of Oz. I mean, look at the feet. It's like a house. Like, oh no, they're gonna go take her like servo jump jets.
Yeah.
out.
You have
And,
no idea what you're-
Yeah, and then we had the Chosen made their first debut in
Yep.
beta,
Yep.
and they really wanted to let you know that they were reloading.
Reloading.
I'm
Out of
loading.
bullets.
Shoot me while I'm reloading.
Yeah. Why would you say that? Shoot me while I'm reloading.
Ugh.
Loading bullets.
Loading bullets, Scotty
Loading
B.
bullets.
Loading, but the worst.
Your characters would constantly say they were reloading.
That was it.
That's right. They said every time
They
you
had
reload,
other options, but because they reloaded so often, they would just constantly say they were
that's
reloading.
all you would hear.
That's all you would hear. So you'd hear, shoot me while I'm reloading. I'm reloading.
Well, even in PvP,
I love your chosen mouth.
Yeah.
It's like you're swishing around marbles in your mouth. I don't know why you would do that ever in real life.
that's awful.
I need to clean my marbles. Wow. There we go.
Wow.
They're nice and clean for the marble tournament.
Jesus.
Sorry.
So, anyways, we got rid of that.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, even in PvP, every time you were reloading,
Yeah.
you just heard all over the map reloading.
Clip out.
Terrible.
Reloading. At least now that only happens every once in a while.
So, and for the first time, players were able to research technologies on unlock nanoprints and all that stuff.
Nanoprints existed.
So
this is, I mean, at this point we're still in March, but we're talking,
Jeez.
That's
a
10
lot.
months ago.
yeah, join leader is
9 months
implemented.
ago. Sorry.
So we had like the multiple shards already, and then we now put in join leader. So you now have a way to join your friends. Other than that, people were trying to like log out and log back in, and we're still not 24/7 yet. So people are like,
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's right. I forgot. We're only playing like 8 hours
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah.
They're only playing 4
we're
hours.
only playing 8 hours a week. So I remember people like trying to like at the closing hours they would try and log out, and log in, try and get on the same instance of their servers because they found out that we only shut off auth. We never shut down the servers from November. So then they would just like sit there and keep playing.
Yeah, and try to play as
After
long as
the-
they could.
after
So I
off
think we
close
got
down.
up to like 48 hours before they'd crash or
That's
you know, 'cause
funny,
the game
yeah.
client wasn't. So yeah, that was pretty awesome.
And then we had red LGVs were first discovered in the world.
Yeah.
These
So
were just
people
props.
finally realized that we do have vehicles, but they can't use them.
What a tease.
That sucks.
Loot didn't have models assigned to them. They
Yeah.
they showed us
Tires.
tires.
You just get tires
We
instead
just
of
get
loot?
tires. So tires would drop in the world because we didn't have models for loot.
Yeah.
So I'll
You
be like,
killed
oh,
something.
I got a
Here's a
4x4
Firestone.
tire.
We had a lot of
That's
complaints about that. I was like, guys, it's temporary.
Yeah.
Sorry.
awesome. Placeholders, guys. That's welcome to iterative development.
We thought we fixed chat because, as you know,
Oh,
chat
yeah.
was broken all the
Oh, yeah,
time.
chat was broken
We fixed it.
all the time. We fixed it. and then it broke again.
Yeah, it broke again. We didn't fix it.
Nice.
You'll see throughout this, we fixed chat multiple times.
Yeah. Well,
Good.
You
The
want to make sure it's fixed.
Do you remember when the plasma cannon did 575 damage?
Oh God, yes.
And that was nerfed from
awesome.
600.
Awesome.
Oh my
Two-shotting
God.
people was amazing.
Splash damage is doing 400, which is the direct shot now.
Yeah.
That's in March. That's what they were doing. I mean,
That is
granted, the health
nuts.
was a little higher, and you could actually stack regen and defenses with modules back then. But
Yeah, but you could stack splash damage and
yeah, it was.
good old times. Good old
Then
times.
remember our old character creator?
Whoa.
The light
Yeah.
source was on that for a while.
There we go. That's
Crotch of
spotlighting the
godliness.
goods.
That's right there. The crotch of the whale.
That's how I have all the lights in my house. I've had them specifically engineered to spotlight my crotch anywhere I am, in any room, in any position.
That must be very nice. Whoa.
Hello.
Whoa. These
Well-
cameras are low enough that's
That's right. You think that's an accident,
God.
Matthew? No, this is all
He
designed.
just brings home the girls that are like, ooh, shiny. Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
cats.
My girlfriend will not approve of this at all. No, I'm in
my
trouble.
God.
I'm in trouble.
Oh.
Right before Christmas time. Great. I'm gonna have to go get her more presents now. Like, baby, I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Here's more
Anyways,
presents.
we got to move on from that because
All
I'm
right.
gonna woo.
Moving along, because we're still in March.
Yes.
We had the speed hack bug. That
Oh,
was
God.
discovered.
Yes. Thank you, Superior, for constantly abusing the shit out of that in
Jesus.
PvP. Hey, look, guys, I can move really fast.
I think a lot of people abuse that, but yeah.
I know, but he was the one that I always saw using it. Anyway.
But yeah, so we had that one. We also, do you remember when the Draymond Vamp Beams were
Well,
bugged?
just the fact that we had beams that
Oh, beam
attached to
weapons?
people,
Yeah.
and like you jump around and it would stay attached to you.
Oh, dude, that would
then
be so helpful for me. I'm terrible.
But then it also had bugs with it, where they would do 4 times the amount of damage.
yeah,
and
they would
so it
apply their
just
status effect multiple times.
drain you.
Yeah.
Bad.
Medics and engineers were just like downing people in seconds.
Uh,
Green fog finally removed around Copa.
yeah,
We
so
expanded
opened up
Coral
the
Forest.
terrain.
So now you can hit Trans-Hub Bay of Bones Broken Shores Research Facility. And here's like a shot of like one of our old incursions with
Oh,
the
yeah.
old like designer art.
First incursions were put
Master
into the
Van
world.
playing with.
This was our first like dynamic
Yeah.
encounter that were manually spawned and placed in specific locations.
I know that Taywin guy. He's
And
famous.
Rammstein.
And Ramsey. I miss Ramy.
Frankenstein.
And we added in the new login screen,
Yeah,
which I think came along with the character creator.
yeah.
Which brought us to
That's a
April.
lot of crazy news.
That's a lot in
Oh,
March. March
that's
was a
March.
big month.
That's March?
That was just March. In April,
God.
now this is where it gets crazy because we actually turned on 24/7.
Yep.
So
That's
now the
nuts.
servers are online 24/7. They've been 24/7 since then, so that's pretty crazy. We went to PAX East
Yep.
and we demoed the game live on the beta servers, and that's also when we lifted the NDA. So since April, the NDA dropped, and people could talk about whatever they wanted.
you weren't able to see those screenshots. Like they weren't able to show those screenshots off to the world. I mean, you can't. You still can't. We're allowed to because it's us. But you can't go back and find your stuff now that we showed off some of that stuff.
April's when we made nights darker, so that's when we finally turned down the lights.
Yep.
Uri came in and said, "Let there be darkness," and
Lots of
Uri
it.
and Lutz.
lots of it. Explorable. We added more area in Copacabana or Coral Forest area around Copacabana. The spawn rooms in Sunken Harbor were finally made. You couldn't go back into it.
Yeah.
So people would be, once you left, you couldn't go back into your base, which
Oh.
changed Sunken Harbor completely because
Yeah.
now people were using the force fields like bouncing in and out and going back in, and so this time they get kicked out and they're done.
Yeah. It's a pretty big change.
So that's actually a big change. We added the mechanic of resource node depletion so that like resource nodes get wiped out after you use them, which is pretty big for a resource game, right? We don't want resources to last forever.
Yeah.
So that was big mechanic that we added in, and a huge technology jump. So the reason it's on here, for those of you not understanding, is like the technology required to do that was a big jump.
Yeah.
So Trans Hub got completely reworked.
Yeah.
So before it was like very bare bones
Very
placeholder
basic
stuff,
looking.
and then it got custom models, custom lights, all kinds of crazy stuff. That's when that big tower was built, and
The
the
Stromo
Stromo's
got an
office,
office.
and all that kind of stuff was built out in April.
Wow.
We added a friends list finally. So previous to that, nobody had the option to
Friends.
add friends.
We have friends.
So why can't we be friends?
Why can't we?
Okay,
be friends?
I knew I could just start that and he would continue. We increased
Antlers are down. I do a little bit of a Michael Jackson head bob, and my antlers. I feel like
they actually kind of look cool like that. So.
I know. I'm like, you don't know where I'm looking.
Jesus.
At that point, we increased the movement speed by 20%. So it was a big jump up in movement speed.
It's a big jump.
Which Justin was playing just yesterday. Xenogenic was playing yesterday on an old character because he just happened to be playing an old character, running around a map, and it was so slow. Oh my god!
Oh, I don't even know how we
Painful.
played at those
Yeah.
speeds.
We fixed chat again in April.
We did fix chat again.
Yeah, we fixed it in March, and then we fixed it in April.
Broken
I think,
again?
Yeah.
Broken again.
I think no, it didn't break again. That was when we actually fixed it.
Oh, is that when we
Remember-
finally fixed it?
Yeah, because I asked Rob Hammerman, like if he remembers when he finally fixed chat,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, that was April. That was the longest month ever for me."
Okay, and that brings us to May. So April was all about PAX East and getting some things out there. NDA drop was huge for us.
Yep.
So, but then in May we fixed the scan hammer ammo bug finally. So that was a
Yeah.
big problem. We had the medic supercharge where they could give targets infinite ammo.
Yep.
Apparently we had a lot of ammo issues.
Oh yeah.
Blackwater matches would start at 24 players instead of 30. They'd
Yep.
go up to 30. Now we've decreased that even more, so that's pretty crazy. We brought community members out to let them know about future plans, what we're working on, get feedback.
K-Tabulous
This is where
was
we
one
met
of them.
K-Fabulous.
K-Fabulous.
Yeah.
And so we met K-Fab at that point, and
Yep.
that's when we talked to him a little bit more. And we also had Noble S and Tannen and
Nero,
Tilter
T-Dops,
and Nero
Tilter.
and
Adavax.
a bunch of folks
Sheets.
came out to really give us feedback on what we were doing.
K-Tavina. Yep. That was actually his character name.
It
then.
was his character name, Kitavina.
K-Tavina.
This is also when we decided to start the change everything, create fun milestone.
Yep.
So this is when we said we're getting rid of levels, we're changing the way the game plays, we're going to do tech trees, we're going to do tiers, we're going to change the resource and crafting mechanics, we're going
Yep.
to change everything. And that's when we presented
Everything.
that idea, got feedback on it, and started working on it.
That's right when I came in, because I remember I came in and everyone's like, this whole like, oh, relax, like finally. the
That was
huge-
after that.
No,
fact.
this is just when it
This
started.
is when we announced it.
Oh, when it started.
Yeah, no, we're still in it. We're in May.
Okay.
So this is just when we started. So it's hard to believe that 6 months ago is when we started that milestone.
That's nuts.
And then in June and July is when we basically halted beta.
Yep. We stopped doing weekly
said-
patches or bi-weekly.
We're going to work on this new milestone because we're changing so much. It doesn't make sense to keep running this beta and keep trying to update this beta when so much is changing. So we halted beta and we made these changes.
Yep.
And then in August, which is where you came in, but you came in post Gamescom, correct?
Post Gamescom.
Well, I came in right as you left, because like
Oh, right that week of
That is-
Gamescom.
you hired me and you were like, hey, I'd really love
No,
to
that
meet
was
you
vacation.
and
That was-
hang out. No, you left at Gamescom.
No, we left. We
Oh,
went to
that's
Gamescom.
right.
Yeah, you were there, and I was like alone in the office, like yeah.
The whole community
I
team
was
left
sitting at my
me,
desk,
you, and
like
ThaCheez, like peace.
I don't know what to do.
So that's when we had the mega patch. So in August, we released the patch that changed everything and hopefully created fun, but obviously it wasn't perfect because now we're re-looking at some of that stuff.
Well,
but
we
that
knew
was
we would
just-
have to.
That was 3 months ago.
That's crazy.
3 months ago is when we did the tier system. It feels like it's been a year,
Yeah.
but it was only 3 months ago. So it's people need to remember that. That's pretty crazy. That's when we went to Gamescom with our massive booth. We ditched the medic in favor of the biotech. We
Oh yeah.
changed all the run speeds, everything else. We localized the client for German. We released Shantytown in the rig. All leash weapons and auto aim weapons were removed from the game, much more skill based. We went to PAX Prime as well. And the big thing for the company, for Red 5, we launched a store for the very first time.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
going to talk about the Ireland office.
Not yet. Big thing for the company was the store launch. God, thanks for
Frank.
spoiling my next big thing. Appreciate it. But the store launch was huge for us, right? For 7 years, we've been working on this game with nothing to show for it. Now we've launched a store. We actually have some money coming in, and we can prove that it's a viable financial model.
Yes.
Rudy
We also launched the Story Eagle Rudy Mart. We launched Red 5 Ireland at Gamescom, right post Gamescom as well. So Red 5 Ireland is where Matthias and Karsten and all those guys are working on translations and community and things like that in Red 5 Ireland, and they're a great team out there. So now Red 5 is international in Europe.
Yeah.
So
big.
September, we added Founders Packs and virtual items were finally delivered. So all the stuff that we sold in Founders Packs at PAX now became available that you could actually use, which is awesome. We had a new milestone kicked off, dubbed by the community as the PvE milestone.
When Milestone.
Milestone. that term. So that's the PvE milestone, which we've just kind of completed at this point, but adding a whole bunch more dynamic content, etc. The first player run tournament is done. That's all you guys.
Yep.
Brontodon.com. Brontodon Brawl was run for the first time ever. In that case, winners were Nerds and Spurgs.
That's
which
right.
is Z Protoss, Tailspin, Mabel, Darkstrand, all those folks. So Brontodon
I
Brawl.
heard that they all rode Z Protoss's coattails on that.
Oh yeah, I hear that. Tailspin totally rides Z Protoss's coattails.
Yeah, it's all ZP there.
He does. Whenever he plays on my team, I'm just like, can you please pick up the pace, bro? Come on, jeez. I'm trying to win games here. I'm trying to win.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, he's gonna. I'm totally gonna get messaged when I get back to that.
He's just
Be like, listen, buddy.
It's not funny when you make your stupid jokes.
Yeah.
Joke man.
Joke man. Funny man.
Funny man.
Show me a joke, funny man.
Don't start this.
Yeah, we
Don't
need
start this.
So in October, I left the company for 3 weeks to go on vacation.
Oh, I was gonna say like
I
you
know.
quit. Like
I
what?
quit.
October I left the company.
I'm out.
But I still show up for the shows and post on the forums under the pretense that I still.
Yeah, in October I quit. I've just been limping along this entire time. No, I took vacation for 3 weeks because after the craziness of the event schedule, I had to take a break. And that's when I lost track of everything that's going on at Red 5.
Yet you didn't know who anyone was anymore.
I still don't know who anyone is anymore.
We hired so many people, and you're just like, who is that?
I
And
know.
I'd know them by name. I'd be like talking to them. You'd be like,
So I should say for this entire year, the company has more than doubled.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about adding more people, but more than doubled over the year. That's pretty crazy. So I left for a while, came back. We had some fun. We implemented Chosen Warfront for the first time.
Yep.
So we added the Watchtowers, the Chosen War, incursions, more dynamicness in that Warfront, drop pods, etc.
they didn't just spawn outside of TransHub and.
Right. So that was pretty big, pretty big. We introduced 6-7 new creatures in the world.
Yeah, including the
We
Brontodon.
Did new POIs. We added more dynamic content. We added on-demand and POI missions that you could do. We had new Tier 2 abilities were released to add more PvE flair to the abilities. And we held Firefall Fest.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Firefall Fest was pretty awesome. A week-long thing where we got to
loved it.
meet celebrities, and Tony got to grope Nathan Fillion.
I did. I so groped Nathan Fillion.
He put his leg up, and
Oh
it was
my
like,
god.
I got a picture of him.
That's
and
why he
me
doesn't talk about
framed
it
on my
anymore.
desk.
So we took pictures with Nathan Fillion.
That
The
day,
same day, it was printed out in a frame on his desk.
Yep.
that day, I was
That day.
like, boom. And everyone walked by and they were just like, you. Because not everyone from the office got to come to the studio and meet him. So
No,
everyone
right.
was like, you
Right.
son of a bitch.
So when we started
Team Sweat Rag was created. Woot Woot represents.
That's right.
Yeah. I love you guys.
Woot woot.
Woot
What
Woot.
are you, Arsenio
It's
Hall?
exactly.
That's
For you
that's
kids
good.
not born in the 80s, you probably don't know who Arsenio Hall is.
Yeah. It's a sad story.
So November is our first stress test weekend.
Yep.
So we started doing beta test weekends. We added even more content. Oh, he's got a sweat rag.
You know
now.
what? It's so
it's
cold
cold
in
in
here.
here.
It's freezing. I don't even need the sweat rag,
No
but
one's sweating. I'm wearing
I
this and I'm not
always
even
carry
sweating.
it with me. I always have it in my bag. I'm not even. Thank you, Marjorie. Don't you
Anyway,
touch it.
Moving on. We added the achievement system, which is brand new to the game, still being tweaked, but that definitely adds a lot more options there for people to gain stuff. We had the second Brontodon Brawl, Brontodons.com, did another one, and that's when ABC won. We had the first LGV race, which we were just talking to Raijin about earlier.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun, first LGV race. First chosen collusion event, so where we had a private server and brought everybody over.
Yeah.
And they were able to fight the chosen, push them all the way back, and let them take over again to test whether that worked. December, so this is now we're in this month.
What?
EU servers. Thank you. Oh, you
There was
totally-
a.
you
I was,
went
you-
up
I was
with
trying
it.
to hit that top.
Yeah, but
Wow.
it was
you
trying-
harmonized and then you broke, and that's
Yeah, you ruined it.
man.
I'm
This,
sorry. Another thing that we
it's
practiced.
gonna
that we
break
totally
up
messed
this
up.
group. Okay, it's gonna break this group
we're
up.
done.
The band is breaking out. I don't even know.
We did more beta weekends. We did 2 in December. We added Baneclaw, our first world boss.
That's right.
So Baneclaw was added, and people have killed him over and 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 over again.
And over.
And over and over. And Scarth just got the first Baneclaw brain helmet,
Yeah,
which was added.
that was really cool. The brain bucket.
Brain bucket, sorry.
Yeah.
The final patch just came out last Monday.
Yep.
So people have been testing that out and doing some things with that, so that's great. Athena launched. We're doing the Founders Pack sales. That brings us to today.
Yeah.
Today.
So we are.
Whoa. What's going on?
What's going? What?
What?
Why are these?
The,
What? Oh! No!
What the fuck?
What is going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
This is Accord Control. We are prepped for Space Fold. Initiate on Admiral's mark.
Initiating spacefold on Admiral Nostromo's mark. 3, 2, 1.
Arclight, this is Accord Control. Did you copy? Arclight, are you there? Arclight, do you copy?
This is Nostromo. The jump failed. We're still in Earth orbit, but losing altitude rapidly.
Stand by, Arclight. We're scrambling rescue shuttles now. Just hold
There's
tight.
no time. Dr. Bathsheba reports we've lost all power to the orbital drives. I need you to project the Arclight's impact site. Begin ground evacuations and scramble disaster teams.
I can confirm that, Accord Control. Loss of orbit is irreversible. I'm ejecting the star chamber. It is critical that you recover it immediately.
Understood. Admiral, initial projections indicate a South Atlantic crash zone.
Control, divert the 3rd Fleet to the South Atlantic.
Yes, sir.
Bathsheba, can we re-trigger the arc drives?
No, there's some kind of external interference that's locking them up. I can try diverting power from weapons to the orbital thrusters. It'll give us a little control.
Do it. Maybe we can ditch in the Atlantic.
Sir, calculations are firming up. Looks to be Fortaleza, Brazil. Alerting authorities there. The casualties in the blast zone look to be close to 100%.
What? That can't be.
Orestes, is Amelia still living?
Bathsheba, get me those thrusters, now!
We've got a 5-second burn left at maximum power. That should get us clear of Fortaleza.
Negative, Arclight. If you ignite that burn, the Sin is projecting a 95% chance you hit Rio.
Ready the burn. Give me manual control.
Sir, if you do that, 1.2 million people will die.
I'm well aware of that. Now give me control.
Orestes, you have full control.
Initiating burn in 5,
Arclight, abort.
4, 3,
Please, don't do this.
2. Amelia. Felipe. Forgive me.
Mayday! Mayday! This is down there! You've been hit by some kind of energy source! Get back to the guys! But it is a burning everything! If you can hear this, please, send help!
Welcome back to Firefall Fest. Sorry about that. Somebody tripped over a power cord.
I didn't do it.
But Amelia, Felipe,
Felipe.
forgive me.
Tony groped me.
Tony's dead.
Did you
now,
know
though.
Tony groped me during that whole power outage?
I was fortunate the lights were off. I did not have to watch and reach down your pants.
Good God.
Anyways, we are joined now by Raijin, one of our community members. Welcome, Raijin.
Nice to meet you.
What's up? It's
How's
good
it
to see
going?
you again.
I didn't break it. I promise. That wasn't me. Don't listen to them. All right. That's not. I thought you were going to blame it on me. I was like, no.
So, Raijin, you've been a part of the community for a long time now. When did you get into Firefall?
Wow.
What got you in?
The first video I saw from PAX 2010, a long time ago, got me interested, signed up for the forums, and tried to get into the game after that.
Were you
And
at
then,
that PAX, or did you just see it online?
that one I didn't go to. I wasn't able to make it to that one, but I saw the video from it. And then from then, I was in the first round of beta testers, and probably not the very first, like, in-house stuff, but none of that. But, like, the official outside source, stuff like that. So I've been following the game a lot since then, gone to all the shows.
Yeah.
Met
Yeah,
you
you're
guys
pretty
many
much at
times.
every
Yeah,
PAX now
yeah.
doing interviews, not just for Firefall, but you were working with Frag
Frag
World,
World,
doing interviews.
Yeah,
with
I
other
don't know
games.
exactly what's going on with them right now, so we're not sure, but we're going to figure something out. So yeah, I'll be doing more interviews over the course of the next.
And you also work with Brontodon.com.
Yeah, I do mostly behind the scenes stuff for them. Like
Right.
I help out with the tournaments and stuff like that. Just trying to lend a hand where I can, I guess. So it's been a lot of fun.
Sweet.
And that's not all. You also do in-person events. You've done how many now?
Oh, we did a few meetups. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
done a couple. I think 2 so far. Probably gonna do another one here in a few months, maybe. I don't know. I haven't planned it out. Me and the Jade kind of worked a lot of that stuff out before. Maybe if the Jade's up for another one, we'll do another one.
Still in
area.
SoCal area?
Yeah,
or-
I live in the SoCal area, so it's much easier for me to.
So
set
I'd
these
love
up.
to go to another one. That was fun.
We've done a couple meetups, and then they've been a lot of good times. And
Yeah.
we plan them to be near you guys, so you guys are always easy to attend. So you don't have to fly anywhere or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more easier for us. But yeah,
And Von Wolfhouse is doing some in Seattle. Has done some in Seattle. If you guys are doing a meetup, be sure to let us know.
Yeah.
We'll try to do as much as we can to support you. Just send us an
Absolutely.
email, community@red5studios.com, and we'll try to help you out as much as possible. Because meeting people in person has definitely created a different community feel than
oh yeah,
Yeah.
seeing them
definitely.
online and talking to them online. So I recommend it. If you can go to a meetup, if you could host a meetup, do it, because it actually really
it's
helps.
funny. The last one we went to with Dave and Buster's. Well, I had plans to we're going to get some food and chat, and then we're going to go play some games. Nobody wanted to get up and go play games. They were all having too much fun hanging out and talking with people. So we just hang out and talk with people the whole time.
Yeah.
It's great. That's totally what it's all about. you
Yeah,
know?
definitely.
No.
Just because you plan it one way doesn't mean it goes that way at all. So it's all right. I don't know.
So tell me, what is your favorite memory from all the Firefall stuff that you've done? Give us a story.
Man, let's see. I know the first PAX that I was able to attend with Firefall, where you guys had that really nice carpet.
We have really nice
Dude,
coverage
that,
every year.
that carpet was amazing, and I hung out at that booth because I wasn't in media at the time. I was just there on my own. I hung out at that booth for 99% of PAX, just talking with people. I talked to almost all the developers, and that collectively was one of the best experiences of meeting everybody. And I got to share my opinions, and they were telling me all kinds of cool stuff that I probably still don't know if even in the game that I can't talk about.
Yeah.
But
we typically talk a lot.
Yeah, which is, but that's all theoretical stuff. I'm fine with it. It's great. But no, just the camaraderie everybody has at Red 5 is impressive, and just the ability to just talk to people, because they're all gamers. They're not just a company that's trying to make money off the thing. Sure, it's important, but they're here to make a fun game they want to play too. So they're just as excited as everybody else about it. It's a lot of
So
fun.
who's your favorite Red 5 developer?
Man, me and Dave Williams go back. We had
Oh, there you go.
the
It's just because he leaks shit.
okay, maybe, but
Dave, you can't keep using this like, I'll just tell you anything.
They just no, he does. He gets really excited about all the stuff we have, and he's just like everything. It's
Oh,
like
man, that
it's
was-
awesome. I love it.
I was the video camera guy behind the one with Von Wolfenhaus.
Yeah.
Oh man, I loved watching Von go, oh yeah, like he knew what he was talking about, and just letting Dave kept going. Because Dave didn't know that Von didn't know. It's like, all right. Von's like, sure, it's good time.
Oh yeah.
But we
totally,
know,
yeah.
and it was all good fun. And it's all speculation anyway, so he's allowed to get away with what he wants to, I guess. So you're probably never
I
gonna
have
let
to
us.
deal with it after the fact.
You're,
Yeah, he's allowed to
never,
do it.
you're never gonna let us talk to him again, are you?
He's like he's the cool uncle.
Yeah, exactly.
And then your dad,
Here's all the candy for you kids.
your dad, Grumpy Cat.
Yeah. It was fun. That was and Macaulay, James Macaulay is a lot of fun to talk to. That guy has so much energy.
Yeah.
So much energy. It's
Yes.
infectious.
Yes.
It's amazing. So
great.
I wish I could talk like that on camera a lot, but man.
You should see him when he drinks Red Bull.
Oh really? Oh no.
No.
It seems dangerous.
See when he
Scary,
drinks,
scary stuff.
Negronis.
Yeah.
A what?
Negroni, which
It's
don't.
Campari vermouth and gin. Drink it. It tastes like pine cones.
Why would you drink that?
I like it. I don't
It's
know.
like pine sol, not even pine cones. It's like
Well,
gross.
What? All right, that sounds bad. I don't know.
But he'll trick you. He'll be like, here's a nice tropical tasty treat because it's all red. And you're like, oh, it must be like fruit punch or something. That's gonna be.
I remember Lucas's face the first time.
Every time I face, it's gonna be.
Half my plan for coming on here is that so I can make dumb things like this.
There you go.
And just like, hey, make a gif out of this, guys. It's gonna be fun. I don't care. It's fun. It's gonna be great.
I'm glad I have a ha 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 no meme now.
That's great.
I do that all the time. I'm just gonna start using it.
He uses it in real life.
I do.
You ever do the face wipe? You don't.
Yeah. I don't do the one.
I
I just do it.
that directly.
I don't need to.
No.
My favorite one was
the hand.
This is the noise Aranhas do or whatever that one was, where he's just
Little buddy food.
I do air quotes. Okay, I like to use my quotations, and then I have footnotes where people know where I'm quoting from. It's proper ADA writing style.
Speaking of weird drinks,
Weird drinks. So
the reason we're here. Yeah.
why are you here today?
Well, because I had the honor of getting to deliver the fun stuff that the community got you guys. Gareth, one of the guys on the forums, he got together with a bunch of other people, and we got a bunch of donations together.
Yeah.
Far more than we expected, which was awesome. So the community here is really, really wanted to give back. So they got you a really cool stuff. Some of the stuff's still on the way. It might be here today, it might be here sometime next week for some reason. We're not really sure on that stuff. But
No, I've seen pictures of it, but I'm not going to tell anyone because it's a surprise for the Red 5 guys as well.
Yeah. So
we'll
that'll go
save
up on the
it
forums.
for next year, and we'll do an unboxing and take.
Yeah,
stuff.
that'll go up in some form. You guys will see what it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what I brought with me today is a bunch of basically alcohol for you guys to have fun
Which
with.
we love.
Yeah.
Nothing
So,
wrong with that.
Back in the day, that was actually I think how I got my beta invite was sending you guys some beer.
Yeah.
A while back.
Quite a
Honestly,
few people
that's-
did.
It was great. Whatever. I'm fine with it.
That is the way. If you want something from Red 5,
Send us beer.
send
So-
us beer
What
Or
we have,
Kraken.
or alcohol.
these are really big bottles. I didn't think they were this big.
Wow.
We have
Hey, you
the
can't
community
contain the
came
Kraken
together.
in a small bottle.
The community came together. We got a bunch of really cool stuff for them. So we have a 6 of these. A whole
Whoa.
case
Nice.
of these are going to you guys.
They'll be gone in like a
We
day.
have 6 cases of Stone Levitation Ale. It's a joke on the Team Midair stuff.
Stone's a good brewery.
Stone's a good brewery company, so
Yeah.
that'd be good. And then we have a few bottles of this traditional. It's called shakaka. I don't.
What?
Kachaka.
It sounds like
Kashasha.
like
Chicago.
Well, the brand name is
What?
Petit. So if that helps anything,
Okay.
Petit.
Petit.
But it's a
Petit.
Brazilian
Petit.
rum, and we have we're getting some limes
Brazilian,
and organic sugar. Is apparently how you make it, and you blend it together, and the drink is called a caipirinha. I think I pronounced that right.
Someone in Brazil is like,
I'm trying.
you
No, not even close.
butchered the crap out of that.
Well, just like everyone in Poland,
Caipirinha.
where we butchered happy birthday.
I don't know.
Hey,
So
I practiced for a week on how to pronounce happy birthday in Polish. Okay.
yeah, so we got a bunch of really cool stuff for them to drink. So
No,
everyone,
we're having our holiday party tonight. I'm sure all of this will go to great use.
I'm sure.
All of it will be gone tomorrow.
Exactly.
It's
yeah, definitely. So we
Santa
have
Claus
6
getting
cases of
drunk
this.
tonight.
We have a full case of this big giant Kraken rum for everybody, and then a couple of bottles of these technical it's called Brazilian rum. It was a little weird because like you were talking about that kind of bad drink that looks pretty.
Yeah.
Someone wrote on one of the reviews it has a nice grassy flavor. And I went,
That's great. Can we mix that?
I've
up
always
apart?
wanted to drink grass.
I don't know why, but it's just rum, so I don't know. We'll see.
Rum tastes like sugar, though.
But why
It's
is
made
the
from
rum there?
sugar.
It said grassy flavor. I'm like, okay, well, I already bought it, so.
Is it like those wine people that are like, the bouquet has a rosy
That's also a good GIF right there. Just
peek out?
everybody, this thread. Yeah, so
out,
that's
right.
why I got the chance to come up here and hang out with you guys. It was
Pinky
really
out
fun,
so you have room for the Salerno cookie to put on.
I'm sorry, the what?
Well, we really
Oh.
appreciate the gift from the community. It's really awesome to see you guys supporting us. There were some leftovers with donations.
Yes, and that has been attributed to a donation to League for Gamers. It was about
Oh.
$250 more that we
Wow,
had
that's
left over
awesome.
from buying all this cool stuff.
So for those of you that don't know, League for Gamers is a kind of an offshoot of Red 5 where we have a group of people that work towards pushing game legislation through the government. So working against things like SOPA and PIPA that are going to harm the internet, harm gaming, and trying to make sure that gamers have a voice in government. we haven't been well represented in government, and even with the latest tragedies and things like that, where people are blaming gaming for these things, it's good to have somebody there that knows what they're talking about and can represent the gaming community. So League for Gamers is a great thing. You can check that out, leagueforgamers.org. Please be sure to sign up for that, because there's all kinds of petitions and things like that we could definitely use your help with. So be sure to sign up.
Yeah. So it's been an honor coming up here and hanging out with you guys. And I do have to do one shout out to Alandar, who was helping out with that other gift.
Yeah.
And there was over 40. There's a list of 40 people that were donating at least to this thing. So I'm not gonna go name everybody, but you guys have all been great. Thanks a lot for the community guys who came out and were really stepping up with that donation money to help us out with that stuff. So that was really cool.
Awesome.
So one thing I just wanted to say real quick was internally we always talk about how amazing our community is, and like you guys just like completely proved it. So I really want to thank you for coming and bringing this to us, Alandar, Gareth for setting it up,
everyone that donated, everyone that just is a part of the community.
Thanks, like on behalf of Red 5, we really appreciate this. It's amazing.
It's been my pleasure. Happy holidays.
Yes.
To you guys.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be back with Tony. We'll be doing a giveaway with Brontodons and wrapping up the year. It's been a great year so far, but stay with us for a few more minutes. We'll be right back.
Tony's not dead. I was lying earlier.
Today we're celebrating Firefall Fest for the next week. So 6 hours of Firefall for the next 6 days. It's pretty crazy.
So Firefall Fest just started today.
I think everybody's just super excited about how fast everything kind of came together. Literally a week ago, we didn't have any of this stage here.
So we have 4 different cameras on the multiple sets. We have 4 different inputs from the different PCs, and we are rolling videos and cutting between the different cameras.
I'm really excited that new eyes are going to be on the game. People who have never heard of us before are going to be experiencing something totally new for the first time.
It's really the mechanic of flying and shooting and pointing.
Yeah,
it's very new.
That's hard.
Whenever you're live, you're just trying not to swear and offend people and get in trouble. And we were just playing games for 3 hours. So actually, they were like, "Hey, you need to get up and go get a break during the community parts." And I was like, "No, I'm finishing this match." So that was pretty fun.
I made a bunch of new enemies today. People I plan on killing in their sleep.
Yeah, hexing. We owe a lot of people revenge.
It's just when you're live and something goes wrong, trying to figure it out, like there's a buzz on the sound line. That's the most stressful part, is because you know that there's thousands of people watching you screw up, but you're trying to get it back.
Going to be running on Red Bulls for a little bit longer.
The gamer tag, which I will be now using, Galactic Commander McBadass.
And what is your new name?
It is Suckitphillian.
Whoa! That's so kind of sexy.
Biggest challenge of the stream is probably paying attention and being a part of the conversation while playing the game, because the game's so addicting and fun that I just wanted to focus on the screen. And then everyone else is like talking over to my left, and I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm being entertaining, and I'm playing, and I'm dying, and what?
There's this fly that keeps landing on my face, and I really wish it would just die.
There it is. There it is. It's on.
There it is. It's on James. Hit James. Hit James.
Above your head. Try above your head. Oh God! It's still above your head.
Tough getting used to a new game, just getting used to the feel of it, getting used to the motion. But when we got into the team deathmatch, that's when I finally started to get into my jam, so to speak.
Welcome to the crypt, the game crypt.
Hi, my name is Sean. My favorite animal is the penguin.
This part, like, basically his crotch goes, like, on top of that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and I think actually this probably does go over your head, like that.
This is really difficult. I didn't expect such a challenge.
And I think a lot of the viewers at home were confused, which is all I could hope for.
I am happy to never have to wear Nightmare Before Christmas toddler size small shirts ever again. So, and I don't know what this is, but I will never wear this again.
I was not planning on taking my shirt off today. It is now gone. I do not know where it is. That sucks.
The most challenging part of the stream today was probably Tony's constant sweating was a distraction. It made it hard to focus on the game.
I'm a melting hot mess.
No.
I've got sweat-proof makeup on, which is...
We're hoping it works.
I don't think it's going to.
I think it's going to.
I'm up for the challenge. I warned you.
I'm dual wielding my sweat rags right now.
Firefall Fest was a total blast. It was a huge success. We had a lot of support from our community, and we also invited in many thousands of new people to come check out Firefall. And that's really what this was all about.
All right. Do you feel pretty?
I feel like a princess.
Welcome back to Firefall Live. It was great having Raijin on the set. I'm here at Phobos, joined again by Tony and Frank, our community team here at Red 5 Studios. It's been a great year, guys.
It has
been an amazing year. Tony, you coming on board. Frank, you celebrated your first 1 year with us.
My jacket.
You got your jacket, your Letterman jacket there for Red 5.
It's pretty sweet.
It's been a crazy year, and next year is going to be even more insane. Especially since I just made a promise that we're going to release.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't make me into a liar, please. So we do every time on the show we do a quick fan art thing, which Tony is running.
We're doing a new fan art competition. Well, it was called "So You Think You Can Draw."
But then yesterday,
during dress rehearsal, Frank, FadedPez here, had the best moment of his entire life.
My entire life.
Nothing he has ever
Worlds
done or
were
said has
changed.
been ever better than last night when he was like, "Do you even art, bro?" And that is now the new name of the competition. Do you even art, bro?
Did you change the thread last night?
Huh? No, I'm going to change it now. I wanted it to be a surprise.
Yeah.
So as soon as I get back to the office, changing the thread. Do you even art, bro? That's the name of the competition from now on because it's more encompassing than just drawing.
Right.
It can be anything like we're going to see in this week's entries. We have an entry by Mulaki. Is that how you say it?
I guess so.
Mulaki? Yeah. He has done a full poem that he wrote on the forums, and I was like, dude, you need to submit this for the competition. He was like, yeah. But first, he did it one step further. He put it to a music track. He recorded himself. It's pretty cool. It's really long. It's like 2 minutes.
I think we're going to do a quick clip of that.
Yeah, let's play that.
'Twas night in New Eden, and all through the lands, not a creature was stirring, not even outlaw bands. The frames were all hung in TransHub with care, in hopes that Nostromo soon would be there. The frame pilots lay sleeping all tucked in their beds.
Okay. So you can watch the rest of that online on the forum.
On the forums, yeah. Hopefully he can post that or I can post it. It was really good. I liked it a lot.
I loved it. It's amazing.
And then we also had another submission from Tarek. He did. He drew Oil Spill's desk. Now it may look very simple, but this had everyone laughing for probably 20 minutes. I mean, I've made this my new desktop background on my computer. I fell in love with this right from the get-go. I mean, days since last Thumper incident. Oil Spill is just terrible at his job. We all know that. He's constantly, I dropped another Thumper.
Sorry, boss.
Sorry, boss. I'm terrible at my job. So I love that there's cobwebs. It's got zero. It's just funny. It's just really funny. A lot of meaning behind this, even though it is simple. So, so these were the only 2 new submissions this week. We did have another one from Mad Marty. His Brontodon on drugs.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's oh man, when you move it up,
You
like
didn't
that,
have to
like,
zoom in on it like that. Like, whoa, Jesus.
But yeah, since Mad Marty, this doesn't count for a submission because he was a winner of last week's from his Brontodon sketch. This was just kind of weird, and I figured I'd show it. So the competition is between Mulaki, and Tarek. Mulaki.
Jesus.
Mulaki and Tarek. My vote, even though it is really cool that he did this whole poem, and I really appreciate all the work he put into it, this just made me laugh so much. I love this one. I'm going with Oil Spill.
I died at seeing Oil Spill. When I first saw it, I fell out of my chair. So I'm going with Oil Spill.
I think the Mulaki's script is amazing. It's long.
It is fantastic.
You really should listen to the entire thing.
Yeah.
Because he does a great job. It's well written. It's well presented. But I have to agree that this is so simple.
Yeah.
But in its simplicity is the humor.
It's greatness.
It's
yeah.
amazing.
It's just great. So, congratulations, Tarek. You have won this week. So, today on the forums, I'm going to post Tarek's art submission, the oil spill, and Mad Marty's Brontodon, and they're going to go head-to-head in a vote with the community. Yeah, boom!
Head-to-head.
Bam! All of these hopeful
I
memes.
hope they're on you guys.
Yeah,
right
all
now.
of these are hopeful memes. So yeah, that's gonna go up on the community forums, and you guys vote, and we'll choose a winner, and the winner is gonna get that sweet poster with the art department signatures on them.
That's right.
Yes, and don't forget that if you want to submit your art, how do they do that, Tony?
You can submit them at any time. We did actually get like 5 new submissions this morning as I'm sitting here. I'm like,
Great.
sorry, you will go on to, when we come back, you'll be up on that first week. We got actually some really good stuff coming for the next year. But if you want to submit, all you need to do, and it can be any type of art.
Do you want to submit?
So, yeah. Do you even art, bro? To submit for Do You Even Art, bro, it can be any type of art. Song, dance, a YouTube video, a commercial, cookies, a cake. You can make something. As long as it's Firefall or Red 5 themed, it's a submission. Submit it to community@red5studios.com.
You can make it a haircut, actually.
You can make it a haircut.
Edward used to do that.
Edward,
Oh,
yeah.
Edwards.
That, dude, that's
That'd be
art.
pretty cool.
They just, submit them to community@red5studios.com, including your address. That way I can just ship you your poster right away, and that's all you need.
Yeah. So check that out. Be sure to email it to community@red5studios. That's the key. Emailing it to community@red5studios.com. Let's go ahead and I want to give away some 3 Brontodons.
Let's do it.
This little fella.
We're giving away 3 of them?
3 of them.
Oh, man.
So Frank has some questions that he's going to ask you guys. The way it's going to work is that spam the crap out of the channel, okay? We like to do it very scientific here.
Yes.
To make sure that it's completely fair for everyone, we make it fair for no one. That's how it works. So, you spam the channel, you win.
Save your tweets. We already know it's unfair, and you're going to be upset about it.
And this is all, I wasn't able to watch it live. Why don't I get a chance to
To be fair, I think
watch it
Reyes is
live?
going to yell at us when we get when
Same
we're done, too.
Firefall channel, same Firefall time. Don't spam it right now, guys. We have questions. Spam the answers to the questions.
I dropped a nice hint in the forums this morning, too. Before we left.
Great. No, I'm just kidding.
Ruined everything.
Frank, what is question number 1?
Question number 1. What time period in the Firefall lore were Brontodons created?
What time period in Firefall lore were the Brontodons created?
Throw it up on the chat.
The time period has a name.
Yeah, we
so
have
a name, so not a date, but a name.
What time period?
1945. That's, oh my God, you guys got it. Oh, close. There we go. Oh, now we're starting to see it.
Now we're seeing it.
Do we want to do it first person or do we want to do a random?
I think random.
Well, Punk's not allowed to win.
Spam it.
Spam
it multiple times. That way we can get random. There we go. Oh God. Oh, yeah.
That's terrible.
Look at that spam.
All right, Tony, pick it up.
Oh, you always throw this on me.
Yeah.
All right, we are going with the first winner of the Brontodon is going to be Nipton. Nipton, N-I-P-T-O-N. Nipton.
Email community@red5studios.com right now.
This second.
With your address, because we will mail these out today if we get your address in time.
As soon as the stream is over, I'm walking over there, putting it in a box, writing your address, taking it to the post office.
So email right now. Nipton. So what's question number 2?
Question number 2. What was like the nickname that the Accord gave Brontodons?
What is the nickname the Accord gave Brontodons? What is the nickname Accord gave Brontodons?
Nipton doesn't even art, bro, apparently.
Nipton doesn't art, bro. Doth thou even hoist?
Meat.
What?
Obama?
Obama?
No, not even close.
Oh, there we go.
Well, we
got
got
one
our first right answer.
Which I appreciate that you were first, but spam it. If you don't spam it, you won't be randomized. This is very scientific.
This is scientific.
Yes.
Oh, we're so going to get a lot of
I know, we're going to get crap for it. There's so many wrong answers. There you go. Now we're starting
Now
to
we're seeing them.
People are repeating the right answer. Okay. It's all you, Tony. You're our
Why
picker.
I know. I don't like being the picker because then they're like, Tony hates me.
You're our random ball picker.
All right, here we go. Oh, God. All right. And the winner of the second Brontodon is... Oh, man, they're flying by. Tama. T-A-H-M-A. Tama.
Congratulations. You win the second one. Again, email community@red5studios.com right now with your address so that Tony can email or mail these out, email them out. That'd be awesome. You can just email real things.
Yeah.
That would be great. If I could just push a button
We'll
and
just
it goes.
stuff it in the series of tubes.
The internet is a series of tubes. Okay. Last question.
Last question.
Last Brontodon to give away. What are we doing?
So we're going to see if you were paying attention at the beginning of the show.
They probably weren't because I wasn't.
What month was the first Brontodon Brawl held?
What month was the first Brontodon Brawl held? What month?
It's lag.
I know there's lag. I'm waiting 20 seconds.
No. Wow.
Jesus. You can't just randomly
People
give months,
January,
guys.
February, March, April,
I just want to
May,
give it to
June.
Havenbrook because he got it right like that.
Well, but yeah, he needs to spam it.
No.
Spam
It's scientific. You can't
Oh
break.
my God.
You
Come
can't
on,
break the
Frank.
science of this.
What are you
I'm
doing,
sorry.
Frank?
I've ruined everything.
There's so many wrong answers, and then
There
there we
are-
go.
Any month that starts with an A is wrong. I'm going to tell you that right now.
All right. You pick this one. No, this will take a year and a half. All right.
Exactly. He's
Here we
so
go.
indecisive.
I am.
What is
You
the
are.
correct answer, though?
The correct answer is September.
Okay.
Do you remember that? Okay, here we go. September, the winner of the final Brontodon is not Punk for sure, but it is gonna be Rutaic. R-U-T-A-I-C. Rutaic. R-U-T-A-I-C. Send us, if you just won, send us an email to community@red5studios.com with your address. Please make sure it's the right address. It's correct. It has like your street, your state, your city, your country.
If you
your
don't
zip.
get us your address by today, it's not going to ship out until mid-January.
That's right.
Be sure to get us your address so you can potentially receive it over our break. If not, we won't ship it out until way, way later. So keep that in mind.
Do you want to tell Punk why she wasn't allowed to enter?
No.
Okay.
She's going to be so pissed.
I know, she is. It's awesome. Last week, we had the joy of being able to sing a wonderful song for everybody, the 12 Days of Firefall. It was something.
It was,
It was something.
a song that has not been sung like that since the days of Old Blue Eyes. Frank Sinatra.
I knew who you were referring
The
to.
Rat Pack.
Yeah.
Not since then has singing such as that been witnessed or heard in the world.
Wow. That's quite the statement.
So
we actually got another song was submitted to us.
it's called Jingle Balls.
What?
What?
Is that seriously what it's called?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
We're just making it
Yeah,
up.
I don't know. We're just making things up now.
making.
We like to talk about balls, apparently.
All right. Are you guys ready? Okay, we got this. What were you doing there?
I got it.
What
I'm
was
humming.
that? Oh, no,
Just a tone
that
check.
was weird. Okay, ready? And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Chosen on the road, here we go again. They're out for my jawbones. I wish I had a friend. Shot me in the face from 3 miles away. Man, they need a nerf. Thought we'd get the patch today. Oh, jingle bells, sweat rag smells. Someone needs first aid. Oh, how fun it is to glide, no space bar in my way. Jingle bells, chosen smells, people run away. Bullets fly, chosen die, red 5 all the way.
And that's it, guys. That's all for us for this year. Be sure to come back January 11th. Have a safe and fun holiday season. Be sure not to get caught in the snow or blow things up on first year. Enjoy. It's been great. It's been a great year. See you in 2013.
Adios.
Adios.
There's Kraken in my
Guten
coffee.
Nacht, meine Freunde.
What?
What?
I don't know.
Bitte something.
Bitte?